Hello guys, welcome back for another one. Scotty Senior here. Another lobby race by the looks of it with the lads. Mr. I is in this one as well, who we've seen a few times lately. Well, let's go on board for the start. We'll like terrible off the line with a beetle. We'll get a wee bit of a nudge. Are we surviving? Oh, we're getting nudged into shady. And again, there's a bit of bumping going on, but we've survived. We've dropped back. We have survived. Again, these wee lobby races, we'll try, and we don't necessarily have to stay on board with us. We'll keep an eye on the whole battle. Hopefully, by the end of the race, we will be up in that battle for the top 5. Harry, going side by side with Mr. Aya. Mr. Aya still hot favourite. He's got the line. Harry trying to hold it in there, side by side through this section, but it's never much good, and never can see why it's never much good. And there's us and that badass beetle in the background, trying not to be distracted by yet another sexy ass livery. Mr. Sam out front. My goodness, there's a big bunch of us there, and someone off in the background at the end of the field. Top 5 at the minute is Mr. Yates in the final position. Has he got pressure on him? He does indeed. There's big pressure. Mr. Yates chopping and changing with Strapasso. Harry with the final battle of bubbly. Sam's getting away. Let's go back. Keep an eye on the battle. And Sam had a very poor last corner there. They're all right back on him now. 3 of them out front. What's the others like? Oh, 4th place, dropping onto the grass. And we're just lurking at the back of that big bunch. Keep an eye on the battle here with Mr. Harry and Aya. Yeah, the battle for the lead is the place to be at the moment. Well, watch Mr. Aya in the middle. Mr. 8 still in the pit party position, which is what we're going to try and concentrate. Hopefully, as I say, hopefully I'll be in the battle in most of the races, but if we're hanging about at the back, we'd prefer to watch these fun replays, keeping an eye on the battle for the top 5. Let's jump on board with Harry, the place to be at the moment, if I can get there in the end. In a sexy, I'm a girl. Oh, here, was this one that caused another fight, maybe? Yes, I think the last couple of replays that I have saved, I think the reason I've saved them is because there was calls after the race, demands to save that replay, go and watch that. I think we may have a couple of videos on the way. What happened here? Was this the argument with Harry and Sam? I think Harry and Sam have had words with each other at some point. Harry loves a wee pass on the way into this corner here, especially on the first lap. In the first lap when they're all on cold tires, Harry always makes himself minimum of a position usually on that corner in the first laps. Unless he's behind us, and then we protect the shit out of that, and he makes a position by driving around the outside of it because we're protecting it way too much. But we'd rather get drove around the outside of than make the mistake of letting someone up the inside when we don't really want to drop back. Still nice and clean at the minute. Sam out front, let's have a juke. Oh, what's going on behind? Oh my goodness, what has went on here? We're up in the 6th, we're up in the 5th, so there we go. We got ourselves into the video, and my goodness, it is good that it's as well we did get ourselves. Look at that fucking library, gentlemen. My goodness, have you ever seen anything quite like that? I'm not sure. If you have, no doubt you've downloaded that shit and saved it and used it pretty regularly, as we'll be doing with this one. Thank you ever so much again, Mr. Tom. You've been making me all sorts of these here libraries with a bit of advertising for the channel, and they're cheering me up no end. Let's go and keep an eye back, because Harry's flashing his headlights. He's going for the move. He's got the move done. We'll rejoin it just in time. Yes, Harry going to make his way back up to Sam. We'll have a small skip while there's a bit of a space there. In fact, let's go back. What is happening with us? We'll jump on board with us as we're making our way up into 4th by the looks of it. And again, try and enjoy the race when you're behind a car that is trying to pull all of your eyesight and all of your thoughts on to how sexy its back end is. I understand that you do want to look at that shit, and I'm finding it hard here just to not look at it. But hopefully it doesn't appeal as much to everybody, and you just can enjoy the actual video on where the car's driving. Back to the battle for the bubbly. There were 3 battles of bubbly at every event. Get handed out for the top 3. A battle of your choice. Mr. I making a mistake in the background. Looks like it's down to Harry and Sam at the minute. Who's going to get the battle of their choice? Anything they want. Vodka, whiskey, or just a bottle of champagne. Second place usually gets a 12.5% bottle. And third place gets a non-alcoholic, highly pressurized bottle to blind the winner. In the eyes, Harry thinking of making a move, Sam protecting it at the moment. No shit has kicked off so far in this one. Let's go on board with Harry. We're not even too sure here that we think at this race Sam was unaware that this was even Harry. Maybe the only thing that Sam remembered was saying I'm a girl in the back of the car, and maybe Sam did not want to be beaten by someone who he thought was a girl. Perhaps that may have had a small influence when shit finally kicked off in this one. I don't think we're close enough, but with Harry here to go for a lunge, we'll jump outside. Third place, we're ourselves, we're on our own as well, and Shady hanging on to us a bit, so the place to be is still at the front with Harry and Sam. Aya starting to make his way back up in. Well, he's in it now, he's in that slipstream. It's still a 3-way. And it's an 11 lapper, so we'll have a small skip when we can. Get them back round. They're coming into the pits. That was a perfect time for a skip. So Sam did not come into the pits. Was that Sam's mistake? We'll go on board with Sam now. Sam was in the lead there, and he has seen Harry and Aya jumping into the pits, and he's left out here all on his own, gale force winds I believe there was this day, blowing directly into him, knocking a good 3 to 4 miles per hour off that top speed along this straight. Just slowing him down, losing him time. We'll bring him round and we'll see how it works out for him when he comes into the pits. He comes back out of the pits, and my goodness, that must be hard to take. He does have slightly better tyres for the end, but he's lost 2 positions. Luckily he's come out still in the battle. He's in the slipstream, but what must he be thinking right now? Mr. James has made his way up ahead of ourselves. Mr. James, what are you thinking? James, in the standard livery. Some shameful stuff here from a top lap here. Mr. James, not even with his own livery, just a standard Beetle livery. I think we did give him a bit of abuse about that on the night in the live stream, and fully deserved abuse, you have to admit. Like, you're looking at that there and you can't even pay attention to that car because of the sexy car directly behind it. Look at that shit. My goodness, let's get back on with Sam, because surely some shit is going to go down. Lap 7, we can go for a wee skip. Let's go on board with Sam. That's the best place for me to keep an eye and make sure we don't miss anything. They're all nowhere to go here. I would say skip a wee bit there. Yeah, no one's going anywhere here. What about back to yourselves? We're now all over James. Looking like James has had a terrible race and has decided to go for the no-stop strategy and back up with Mr. Aya. Sam, did Sam make a move there, or was Sam already in third? Whatever, we're here. What's going to go down from here? Harry threatening, just threatening to try and break that slipstream. Oh, is Mr. Aya thinking of going? No, he's lifted off there. Very nice. Good driving, sir. He's biding his time. He's still thinking about the win. He's not thinking about trying to pass. He's thinking to himself, right, I'm going to win this race. Never mind about trying to make a pass and letting Harry pull away for the win. Sam starting to want a taste of the lead. Fresher tires, let's go on board. No contact around there. Still all nice. Oh, back on board as Harry's trying to lose that slipstream. But then he opens it up and he teases Sam. Sam thinks to himself, I should have went 100% at that. That was maybe a 60 to 70% effort of a lunge. Luckily, he got stopped in time to avoid the incident. And surely, Mr. I in the background has to be right on this battle now as well, but we will stay on board with Sam. And he goes for a fucking out of nowhere. It was a shock, I'm sure that. He judged it well, but he didn't, he knew he was still behind Harry, and he backed out of it. But again, just the threat, he threatened it, and again that can only bring Mr. Aya right back onto his ass. 2 to go at the end of this one. Oh, I think there's gonna have to be a dig here surely for Sam. Is Sam thinking, have to go for it. Harry still had favourite for the corner. Oh, still had favourite. He'll be on the inside coming out there. Of course he was. There was no way past there. And Sam's coming up here now. Just looking at that, I'm a girl. And I think Sam thought, no, I can't be beaten by a girl. And that, there we go. And we know Harry. We know Harry, and hi, we know everybody. Hi, everybody races with each other. Most of us have the same kind of attitude. And Harry, you can bet your ass, is going to want an aggressive one back, because that was an aggressive one from Sam. The fair play will be over now. It will be aggressive racing from here on in. And Harry tags the leader, which he didn't want to do, but he slams on the brakes and slows down Sam. So Harry managing to get that done, and I was proud of Harry when I watched that on the replay. He's angry at Sam. He's tagged the leader, but look what he's done to Sam. That must have been annoying. He has got his revenge on Sam, and apologised to Aya. Everything he wanted to do there worked out for him, and it worked out even better, because that last wee bump that Sam has came just on the acceleration zone, and he's now struggling to stay in the slipstream. He must be so angry. I think we did see, yep, look how angry that grip on the steering wheel looks. It looks like an intense grip. This is an angry race driver here we have. Harry getting very close to Aya, trying to make that move again. Oh, Sam nearly losing it. We'll have a quick jump back to ourselves and make sure we're close. Adam is closing it up on us as well, although that'll not bother us too much. Where's James? If we beat James, we'll be looking for that top 5 in this position, no doubt. Oh, side to side action. We'll go on Mr. Aya at a minute. Oh, and did I hear an engine in the background? Sam's still not right on them, so we'll stay on board with Aya at the moment. Oh, the both of them using all of the track and a bit more. This is it. It's the last lap of the race, and Sam is right back in it. And we know he's angry. He's still gripping that wheel. He's still gripping that wheel fiercely with both hands, even changing them gears. Luckily those are pretty strong gear shift pedals, allowing him to shift with a lot of anger. It's the last lap. How angry is he? He's got himself a bottle of bubbly. He's going to be standing on that wee box in front of the fans, squirting some bubbly and having a drink. Is he happy with that? I don't think so. I think he wants revenge more than anything. And my goodness, close your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and there we go. My goodness, some shameful stuff in this one from Sam. He's lost the plot, and they've worked out. Still, right beside each other, able to cause more shit. And Harry's not expecting it, and he's trying to stroke him. It didn't quite work out for him that time. But again, Aya running away with this one, and Sam has just lost the plot in this one. He wants revenge, and he Clacks Harry. And there it goes to the finish line. Let's keep an eye on the battle with ourselves. Would you believe we've managed to somehow scrape a bottle of bubbly out of that race? Adam and James may think they beat us because that result says it on the side, but we don't care about penalties in these wee races. We finished on 3rd place on the track, and we grabbed that bottle of bubbly as soon as we crossed the finish line. So there was no more bubbly to be handed out. On the record, Adam gets to the 3rd on the record, but Adam did not get a bottle of bubbly that day. We had that shit. Thank you guys. Next time